First video I ever made was F1 game crashes in late 2007. I'd always wanted to make more, but I could only really record off the screen, so it wasn't until about 2008, mid-2008, that I managed to get the camera. To this day, my first video, although it wasn't particularly special, for some reason it remains to be my one with the most views, which is rather strange, because up until then all I'd ever done was really darts and things with my friends, yeah. It was about this time that I discovered YouTube Poop. YouTube Poop is usually a remix of already strange or very bad media. These are all very trippy, contain a lot of swearing, or are just plain stupid. A popular source for these clips is cutscenes from games from the CDI, a failed console in the 90s. CDI stands for Compact Disc Interactive. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but it was outrageously expensive and failed miserably. So nowadays it is ridiculed on the internet. I've kicked the habit now, but back in the day I joined in the fad to waste time. Here is an example of some of the rubbish I have churned out. And you get the idea with that. To be perfectly honest, I was never very proud of my life in YouTube Poop. It was through the CDI, however, that I managed to meet Half-Blind Gamer, who reviewed various games for the system. He is absolutely fantastic, and his videos are mostly entertaining. If you haven't seen him, please do now. Along with many other influences, including my little brother, it was Seb who influenced me to review video games on the computer. One thing that has slightly bewitched me is that Seb has always referred to me as the messiah of British game reviewers, when in fact it is quite a tough job, and just because I am the first person to do something does not necessarily mean I'm the best. However, it's something I've always wanted to do, I enjoy doing it, and I do a fairly decent job. Remember those guys I mentioned earlier that I played darts with? Well, they got bored of waiting for the apocalypse, and so we made The Unprofessionals, a parody of the 70s or 80s show, The Professionals. The show focuses on CI5, which is above police but below MI5, and their two best men, Doyle, ex-police, and Bodie, ex-military. Together they are given a load of utterly ridiculous missions from their boss, George Cowley, who's presumably important or something. Ooh, and there's a dog. But don't worry, he doesn't play a major role. There's no particular time or setting for the show, it's just a bit of fun, and it's therefore not canon to the original Professionals really, because we don't look anything like them. Notice my absence of a perm. This was basically the first live action sort of thing we did, and we did it a bit shoddily. Many other things followed, of course, including a Hotel Mario spoof.
I hope she's got lots of spaghetti!
But this is the original, and I'm continuing it, and I quite like it. It can be a bit frustrating at times, and occasionally we're a bit hassled by the 10-minute time limit, which only now have I figured out how to get rid of. And no, I'm not telling you how, that'd be telling. Oh, and by the way, you've probably guessed it, but yes, that is my front garden, and isn't it so nice? Nicer than yours, bub. Well, as I said, there's always going to be the Unprofessionals and probably RGR as well. I have to say that overall I've enjoyed making my first 100 videos on YouTube, and the support and responses from everyone has just been so really nice. Oh, and in case any deranged children are going to watch this, yes, I am going to continue my legacy of getting all the swearing beat out of my videos. Sorry if I haven't included my stop motion videos, but I just don't figure that I've made enough of them yet. Maybe I'll include them in the next 100. Here's to them. Good night, everyone.